Hello and welcome to the Norfolk Digital Travelling Company. To get on the 1911 Avanti West Coast service up to Penrith North Lakes, and to make this trip a little bit more special, I'm going by first class. Hope you enjoy me. First class journey takes us through Warrington Bank Quay, Wigan Northwestern, Preston, Lancaster, and then finally Penrith North Lakes at around 9:22. But this train continues on all the way up to Edinburgh. As I've seen from the start of the video, it's not a Avanti West Coast Pendolino doing this service this evening. It's a Avanti West Coast Voyager. Now there's not many of those around anymore, so they don't come through Stockport, Manchester anymore. So quite nice to see a different train in a different guise. I mean, normally I see these coming through Stockport in cross-country livery, so it's just nice to see one still being used by Avanti. So this is the first class meal that we get on board the Avanti Voyager up to Penrith. Barbecue chicken wrap, so this gives you an idea of what's in there. Some brown bag crisps and a Buckley's cocoa cookie. Now they did have a veggie biryani left, the veggie option, vegan option, sorry. And they do also give you drinks, and of course I've already got my own in Preston along with my chocolate as well. So here we go, pulling into our first station call of the evening, Warrington Bank Quay. First class meal, and it's actually really nice. The wrap was really nice. The chicken was nice and well cooked. The sauce went really well together. The crisps were really nice, and the cookie was, even though it's really small, it is quite nice with the milk chocolate on it. Looks quite nice. All of this was complimentary with the first class ticket that we got, and along with the complimentary Wi-Fi as well. The total cost of the trip up to Penrith for me and the wife was £39 for two of us on a peak service train. And the reason we got it for that price was we have a two together rail card which takes a third off the price, and I would probably say it's well worth having. And I also used TrainPal as well, which gets the money off as well. Because if you go through train line, they put a booking fee on, TrainPal don't. So I would highly recommend getting TrainPal, and if you can, get a rail card, because both of those together really do help the prices. So we're just coming up to Wigan Northwestern now. We left Warrington Bank Quay about a couple of minutes late, but so only a couple of minutes. It's probably keep make it up. And the next couple of bits of the journey, it's going to be a sprint up to Preston, and then a longer sprint up to Lancaster, and then a bit of a run to Penrith, and carrying on to Edinburgh. I mean, a couple of minutes late is nothing too big. So yeah, Wigan North Western, next station call. Seat configuration that we've got on our trip today. So there's one seat there, one seat there, and a table. You've got up bins, and we've also got a suitcase here. Through there is first class toilet. But these are really, really comfy. And the headrest is really nice as well. It supports your head and your neck, and shoulders. The table's big enough to put everything on that you need. You get a nice view out the window. Just pulling out of Wigan North West. So we've been through Warrington and Wigan, and we're now coming up to Preston, which is basically the middle of the route, because after this we've got Lancaster and then Penrith. I still can't believe how quick we've got to Preston. I mean, we haven't gone through Manchester, but still, it's amazing just how quick this train has just blitzed this first part of the route. It feels like we've been moving for like minutes and we're already at Preston, so long may it continue. I think it's caught up with itself, so we should be on schedule for an on-time arrival into Penrith. Section of the West Coast Main Line. Did that when I came on the Transpennine Express and over up to Edinburgh, and I'll put a link to that video in the description down below as well. And the conductor's just been on the blower and he said we're going to be in Lancaster within 15 minutes. And we're now on the final stretch of Penrith. Now, one thing about Lancaster is there's actually a northern train which goes all the way along the coast, all the way up to Carlisle. It's a lot slower than this, but you see all the little villages like Whitehaven, St Bees is on that route as well, and that is definitely a video that will be coming onto the channel next year. Also, the Florida videos are going to be pushed back a year, so they're going to happen next year, but it gives me more time to do more research on it and make sure they're really good videos when they do eventually arrive on the channel in 2022. Before I showed you the configuration when it's just two of you. Well, actually in the first class cabin they've actually got a set where you sit at a table of 4. Quite a similar setup, you've got 2 on this side, 2 on that side, bigger table, and 2 plug sockets there as well. You can put your luggage in there if it's small enough, and again they've got the overhead bins. Let's put your reservation on there now. When we got on, our seats were already taken, so we were given 2 others. But Avanti the onboard train crew sorted it out, and I've got to say they were really well accommodating to the issue. So my trip on the Avanti West Coast Voyagers is nearly come to an end. I've got to say my original theory still stands. Even if you're in normal or first class, get one with a table. First class you do get a table with your seat anyway. It's been a really good journey up. I've not really felt like the train shake or anything like that. It's been really comfortable ride. The seats are really comfortable. The food was really nice. Well worth the price that we paid. I can see why it costs an awful lot more than normal seats. But yeah, it's a really enjoyable ride up, and I would thoroughly recommend using Avanti West Coast first class. Now the best thing about being on the West Coast, especially in the evening, is when the sun's setting and it's going down and it's gone down, the sky and the backdrop looks amazing. Just whistled through a train station, don't know which one it was, but the sky's just a lovely light shade of blue, and it goes into the darker shade of blue for night, but it is spectacular. It's honestly, if you're going to come up here on a night train, come up just as the sun's setting, because you see the different stages of it the closer you get to Scotland. So when you've left Preston and you come up to Lancaster and up the rest of the lakes, the West Coast Main Line actually goes alongside the M6 for quite a distance. And we've just, as I look out the window and I can just see cars flying by, so the M6 is just there. So we're just going towards Shap, and then once we've gone through Shap, it's then the quick burst into Penrith station and the end of today's video. But a while to go yet, and still enjoying being sat in first class. The Lake District is near the top of that list. I think the Highlands of Scotland, I've heard, are beautiful. I'm sure we'll be able to see those eventually on this channel. But yeah, the sun's beginning to set. I think we're beginning to see more and more of the inside of this train than actually outside, so I do apologise. But yeah, it's been a really nice, just looking out the window, just seeing scenery instead of just seeing like factories and stuff like that. So yeah, the train's starting. I think it's slowing down now, so then we're getting closer and closer to the destination. So that's us now into Penrith. I've got to say I thoroughly enjoyed my trip up here on the Avanti West Coast Voyager first class, and I would highly recommend doing it again. And that would be the end of the vlog this evening. I do hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. I know it was probably a short one, but if you did, please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next one.